What up, you guys?
Hey, y'all.
Empress of Duality here. For those of you that may be new, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. I'm here tonight with Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot.
What's up?
He is my lovely divine feminine. I'm the divine masculine within my connection, and we are twin flames in union, here to serve you guys tonight, to bring you messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity for you guys.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Dewey and Ellie travel. Bam.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Dewey.
And Mystical. What's up, Mystical?
Y'all know I gotta share it real quick.
Oh, yeah. It's got to
And then I'll
go.
be...
Love Vibe Tribe. Then she'll be in the zone. So while she's talking about that, if you aren't a member of the Love Vibe Tribe, you can find out the link below in the description. That'll get you the Facebook group. And we went live with Twin Flames, Lee and Sherry.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Relationship Reinvented yesterday. Oh my God. They were like, oh no, just come on in and chill with us and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And then as soon as we got going in Patreon, I think especially, but boom, question period for you guys on the hot seat. And I think the first two questions, I was like, what is going on? Where is the comfortableness? Okay.
I'm good.
But Brooke took over, so good thing I got a twin flame. And
yeah, I like questions. Hi, Aaron. Good to see you again, love. Yeah. Michelle, what's up? How y'all doing tonight, you guys?
I kind of look bitter too. I was like, I don't know. I just need to allow myself to be.
I thought we did good.
I know. Well, it felt good, and then I watched myself, and I was like, oh my God, look at that guy. He looks like he's in pain.
So we are here tonight to do some 1540 readings with you guys. If you would like a $15 reading, it's like a little sneak peek kind of reading, whatever message comes first.
For real. And I did title this thing the Energy Check-In. Energy Check-In plus reading thing.
We can check into some energy. Hi, Diana. What's up, love? A beautiful soul sister.
Diana and Aaron and Michelle.
I'm cuddling with Mover. Oh, with the pup. Watching you. Yes.
I met Michelle last night for the first time, I think.
Yeah, it was Michelle.
In the Zoom room. The Zoom room was good too. We had a busy day yesterday.
Man, I had so much energy to give yesterday. Like, I remember waking up and I felt like I had an unnecessary amount of energy, which not unnecessary, but it was just like,
what do you call that when the dog does that thing where she runs around like crazy?
Oh, zoom. So she got the zoomies.
You were zoomies. You got the zoomies.
So we have a pit bull mix, and she gets into these little, I don't know what in the world, I call them the zoomies, where she like tucks her tail in and she just digs and runs as fast as she can, like back and forth and everywhere.
On crack or bath salts or something.
Yeah, she gets the zoomies. I don't know what happens. But it is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Hi, Kayla. What's up, love? So anyways, like I was saying, y'all know the deal. My Love Vibe Tribe. $15 readings. Very, short to the point. Whatever comes out. We say 3-card pool, but it just depends. And then the $40 reading gets you a full-blown mini reading if channel messages come through for you. We tap into your energy. We pull cards for confirmation of what is coming through that we are channeling.
That is what we do. That's what we do on a Friday nights. Twin Flame Fridays.
Yes.
I don't know. We never even really talked about what we're going to call Friday.
So I do have something special for you guys coming up. Spirit likes to give me pieces of information, and then I have to put it all together. It's kind of fun, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Like a puzzle.
They know that I like it, but like, there's also the part of me that's like so excited to get all of the information. But, oh man, the messages and the things that I channeled and the messages that came through, I'm going to do a video, probably. The one that I read to you. I don't think I'm gonna, I might post it as something written.
Divine Masculine Mondays?
But I'm also just gonna do a video on it because I gotta be able to express the energy that was coming through in those messages.
For real, yeah. For real. I gotta get on my dirty dozen. is that time of month. So that's something to look forward to for you guys, is watching me get my acid gear. For you guys, what is all of this?
Okay, so I guess we're going to do an energy check-in too for you guys. I like to do energy check-in for the people in the chat because y'all ain't showed up for yourselves. You show up for us every single Friday night and support us and love us. And hi Gina, what's up, love? So I guess we'll start there because I feel the energy and we got to get this shit flowing. Like,
Yeah.
It's ready to go, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. How many people in there?
She says she likes the new background.
Why, thank you.
What are you talking about, babe?
I was looking to see how many people are in the chat, and then it says just one. I don't think so. 0 likes, though. I don't think so either. I think that's some bad info.
Anyways, so we have created a safe and sacred container for messages of the highest good only to come through, messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity, and messages to push you guys to the path that you truly desire, messages to push you to the path of least resistance for what life has caused you to ask for. We got Master Jesus in this space, Mary Magdalene in this space. I've called in y'all's higher selves to co-create with us tonight. So if you feel guided to get a reading from us tonight, we got you. We are honored to serve you guys. We see you. We love you. And with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up.
Let's fuck it up.
Okay.
Empress of D style. I know the Empress is getting the background changed too.
Yeah, I gotta find something. Yeah, if y'all see anything cool online that would be a cool background,
high definition, preferably.
Feel free to send it my way. Alright, Spirit. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Shit, the world.
The energy is heavy, okay? I feel heaviness. My heart feels heavy. I feel grief in my sacral chakra. Sadness.
That Spirit Oracle deck looks like Brooke had a better day.
Patrons, photos. I'm happy. Okay, I'm just gonna read it from here because. Oh, yeah, Aaron. That sounds wonderful.
Thank you for that, Diana.
Thank you, Diana. So, you guys, let's talk about this energy that is coming through. Holy shit. It is an energy that is heavy, but it's also an energy that is being called to be expressed. Jeez. Alright, Spirit, what you got?
So what I got for you is, and I can even we'll bring this in for a minute.
Just close it.
Put that over there, and then we'll clue everybody in on the big screen. So, cluing everybody in on the big screen, these are the cards I got. The World card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarified by all these guys. The message I'm pulling is, you know, the world
Fucking knew it.
is fucking changing. The world is changing big time. I know if you look on Facebook, there's all kinds of shit going down right now. There's riots and all kinds of stuff.
Overall energy.
Just civil unrest that has lit Facebook up. Sometimes in a good way, these things have to take place, and not so not so in a good way. It depends on how your vibration is when you're writing these comments, and then even Facebook's a terrible place to talk about anything, really. But the world is changing. this COVID thing has stirred all kinds of shit up. You've got conspiracy theories. You've got all kinds of discord and
So many
dis-ease.
different kinds of purging.
Yeah. I had my grandmother walk into the grocery store. She would not wash her hands with the shit, and she grabbed her fucking cart and started running. They were calling the security and everything on her and stuff, and I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what's in that stuff. But, so, the things that are before you, right, can either strengthen you or weaken you. And the vibration that you see them in, you know, you see them as what it is. A lot of the negativity in the world right
Good,
now.
bad, right, wrong.
But it's not, negativity isn't a bad thing. Just like positivity can sometimes be a little too much. You know what I mean? So there is no good, bad, right, or wrong. What's taking place is our ability to focus on us and our vibration. And as we see these things coming forward, these things happening from all different corners of the earth, these things happening in our backyard sometimes, we have the ability to see what's before us and then make a choice. And any messages that we relay or put out from our inner core being will be relayed in the energy that we're perceiving these things in. Now, you can perceive things as good, bad, right, or wrong, but not being in the vibration of when we put our messages out there, being in the vibration of unconditional love is okay. It's justified that way.
Is there a way you can break that down? Like, be specific.
I tried to. Like, you want me to be specific?
Mm-hmm.
So if you see a post and it triggers you on Facebook, and you want to come from a place of unconditional love, so you start writing a message, right? But if you're fully not in that space, if you don't take that time to go into the space of unconditional love and recenter yourself and ask for guidance from your higher self to come in and guide your words correctly. And believe me, Facebook is not a good fucking place to relay spirit messages. It's just, it can get crazy. I have not seen anyone change their mind on Facebook through conversation. But anyways, regardless of that, it's making sure that your vibration is in the vibration of unconditional love before you start sending out those messages, and not expecting that any change will take place before your very eyes with the Knight of Pentacles, because that stuff is when you speak unconditionally in that love vibration, you're not expecting anything in return. There are no expectations.
There is no sense of control.
You're just planting seeds of love for others to see. Because I see hate, and hate, it doesn't skate with me. You know what I mean? And if I see someone coming in and they're saying, well, this, and this, and this, and this, I shut down. You're talking, I shut down. I can't hear a fucking word you're saying. But if you come in and you say, you know, there is so much that benefits from this, that we may not understand why these things are happening. Yes, it's causing unrest, but is that our place? Is it our place? It might be your purpose to do that, to cause unrest and stir the pot. That's fine. But I know as a light worker, and my place is to spread unconditional love. That's the twin flame journey thing. You know, I'm tied to this, but I know that the messages that come forward in unconditional love from me, I have to center myself first before I even talk. And I was tempted today to chime in on some random post somewhere, and I thought I was coming from a place of love, and I was just like,
oh, that's ego.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, I'm triggered.
I'm not going to put anything.
And when you're triggered, when you feel the energy of being triggered, or the energy of like, this is wrong, this is injustice, and you feel that hatred building, just like if you went and watched that video of George and the police on his neck, and that feeling that it gave you, disgust, makes you feel sick to your fucking stomach, makes you angry, there's hatred there, and then you go and write a post. Where are you really writing from? You're writing from anger, and I get it. Anger does get shit done, y'all. But at some point, we have to relinquish control. We have to not allow, current energy is don't let pride get in your way. Can't make the shit up, right? Pride is not gonna get you anywhere, but when you're triggered and you see something like that, you have to understand that you're plugging into that energy, y'all.
Oh,
it's
man.
global. Just like with the twin flame label, when you plug into the twin flame label, the collective belief of the twin flame label, what do you get? You get thoughts from the collective about the twin flame label. You get emotions from the collective about the twin flame label. So when you tap into that energy, you guys, and that's all. It's not good, bad, right, wrong. You do what you do. But just Spirit wants you to be aware that when you tap into that anger, when you tap into that hatred, hatred is hatred, no matter the circumstances. And harboring that feeling of hatred leaves you susceptible to lower vibrational energies. Harboring the feelings of hatred leaves you susceptible to lower vibrational entities and energies, right? We may not resonate, you guys, we may not resonate or agree with certain things, but we do not have to judge or condemn. We can harbor compassion instead of anger, instead of hatred. It is essential as light workers, you guys, that we are discerning with our energy, because spiritual warfare is real. The energy that you tap into is real, and there's a consequence of tapping into the energy that you tap into, okay? And it's essential for us to be discerning with the energy we tap into, or the energy that we invite in, because the dark side is always lurking for a way in, a way into our mind space, a way into our physical body and our emotional body. You know, the darkness is always lurking for that invitation, or for you to plug into their negative energy, and then you have invited them into your space. And I just feel like Spirit wants to just make you aware of the energy that you tap into and the belief system that you tap into. When you choose, let's go with, when you choose, okay, let's say you want to speak up on what happened with George, okay? And I agree, like, he deserves to have a space open for him.
For real.
Because let me just break this down for you guys how I see it. What happened with him is tragic, and it's painful, and it hurts to look at, and it breaks my heart to see somebody, you know, go through that. It hurts, right? And you want to get angry, and you want to get mad, and you want to stomp your feet, and you want to make your voice known. But what really needs to happen, you guys, is healing, is love. What needs to happen is us creating a space and standing up for George's family. How do you think his family feels? How do you think his friend feels? Instead of rioting in, you know, in negativity, creating a space of love and sending compassion to his family, because they're dealing with grief right now. Sending love and strength to his family for what they are dealing with right now, you know? And that's the choice that we have, you guys. We have the choice to let anger drive us, or we have the choice to, we can still speak up and open a space that is of unconditional love. Because I'll tell you what, if that was me, if that was my son, I don't need you guys rioting and breaking shit and looting and causing all sorts of drama. I need you guys to hold me. I need your compassion. I would need your love, you know? I would need you to stand beside me in the darkness and help me walk through it. Help me get through my grief, you know? And that's just kind of how I see that. So the last thing that I want to say about that whole situation is, when you get those feelings of injustice and anger and hatred, like pure hatred and disgust, right, makes you sick to your stomach. It literally, when I tapped into the energy earlier, I thought I was going to fucking throw up. Like the grief surrounding the belief system of what happened to George, right? And that, I just got a reminder. there's a space that I want to open, because we know as light workers that there is a 4D realm, right? Where spirits and people that cross over, they can be earthbound, especially when something traumatic happens to them and they don't even recognize that they're dead and they're stuck in that vortex, right? And I've already done this by myself, but I invite you guys to open this space with me, that if George is stuck in any way because of the traumatic way that he died, we want to invite him into the light. Invite him to go home. He doesn't need to stay here. He doesn't need to protect us. He deserves to go home and be with God. And if he is stuck and earthbound because of the tragic way that he died, I just want us to come together and be that light for him to go home.
I think we're off.
Wow.
Like it keeps popping in and out.
All right, let's see.
We still good?
I don't know. You tell me.
You got your line?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So, I just got swirlies for nothing, man. But the bottom of the deck really speaks to it. The King of Cups, right? Someone that is careful with his emotions, that, guards and ensures that his emotions aren't put to waste. The Devil card and the Hermit, right? Really looking within and not being tempted to feed off those lower energies that are just like waiting for you to react. They're just waiting for you to react.
And just like, the people that die traumatically, that get stuck in the 4D, they might not be negative souls. They might not have ill intentions, but there are souls in the 4D that have ill intentions, that are just waiting for the opportunity to be a voice, to feel alive through you, right? The Spirit just wants us to be discerning with our energy. I was really nervous and not even trying to talk about this tonight, but y'all are my fucking tribe, and this is what y'all are going through. This is what you guys are dealing with, and it's part of my duty and who I am to try to see it from the light of unconditional love,
Now, behind the scenes, things are taking form, taking shape, and judgment will be had.
The energy is gaining momentum.
You don't have to worry. And then the Eight of Wands is these actions are taking place for reasons, right? When we come into this life, before we come in, we make agreements. This is how we're going to be playing out the plan. And this is my role, and this is what I'm going to do. And she's going to be here, and she's going to come in, and we got this thing that we got to do, right? And I accept that. And sometimes the roles that people come into play aren't fun.
Can't make this shit up. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential.
We do not.
It's perfect.
We have not the ability to understand on any scope of what the big picture of all these things that happen. We have no fucking clue, because we're in the 3D and our mind is this big, and we use 10% of it, or at least men do anyways. But on a grander scale, people come into this life to sacrifice themselves for progress and movement forward and raising the vibration, and we have no idea why a child is taken so young, but it changes. It's like you throw a rock into a body of water and you watch the ripples come outwards, and those ripples interact with other ripples, and the ripples interact with other ripples. We have no idea why or what is the master plan that's at play here. That source and spirit have got together and orchestrated this to take place. And yeah, it's changes on a global scale with the world card here.
And basically what he's saying in a short way is honoring George for his path, for his choices.
Honoring him and honoring and I dare to say it, honoring the police officer that stuck his fucking neck or his knee on a buddy's neck and killed him.
Mm-hmm. just think about the journey he's embarking on.
Yeah,
And
there is a place, like when they were sitting at the table, and buddy, I gotta put my knee on your neck and fucking kill you. Do you know how much of a sacrifice that is for that soul to come into this life and play that out for the grander scheme of things? Now you might be saying, Danny, you're fucking nuts for even saying shit like that.
Is this dead?
No, it isn't. But that's what goes down. And we don't understand these things. And yes, it causes unrest, but it also causes change. And George's life, I'm guaranteeing, will initiate change in how many people's lives and ripple through how many people across the great nation of the United States of America. Under God. But it's orchestrated. And destiny is something that is played out, and there needs to be a bit of acceptance here. The acceptance card. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels. Oh, did you? With unconditional love and acceptance. Okay. And then law of attraction. When you get into that energy and you allow that energy to take you over, and you don't recenter yourself before you start bashing keys on the keyboard.
Every time you go and watch that video, you're plugging into the energy.
You're moving that energy towards you and into you. And I was on the precipice of the abyss today of getting into that energy, and she had a hard time pulling out of it, just being a part of that. And I was just like, not me, not today. So that's her message.
And one thing I want to say too is just like, so I didn't want to look at it, I didn't want to deal with it at all, but kind of Spirit made me kind of like look on Facebook and see what everyone was saying, and they wanted me to specifically look at, people were posting just like general things. There's no side. They were just posting on, sending love to the family or whatever. And then people were commenting and just angry and pissed off and telling their story and their side and how it's right and how this is wrong. And just like, I ain't even gonna lie. Dewey posted, I saw, and I commented on his, but then I went back and looked at Dewey's, and then there was a girl in there, and the energy that she emitted, she was angry, she was pissed, she was resentful, and I just, be discerning with your energy, just, that's all I got to say about that. I'm done talking about that.
And I'm good with Facebook for a while too,
Right? It sucks going on Facebook and seeing that video posted over and over and over again. What are you really sharing? You're sharing fucking grief. Yeah. To be completely straight up and honest, all the people that are angry, I feel the anger that's coming through, but when we're sharing that video, every time someone sees it, it's grief that comes through. It's pain that comes through. You're sharing pain. You're sharing grief.
There's a video?
Anger. Yeah, there's a video.
I didn't even watch that.
All right, we got some people on the list. I'm done. Disconnect from that energy. Hi, Christina Maria.
Christina Maria.
Okay, so I'm not sure how to say this name.
Say this name. Say this name.
Can I help you?
I can't even.
Parastu?
Paris, you're up.
Jahanmir?
I don't know.
Parastu. There she is.
Paris,
okay.
Paris, you're up.
Did you say Paris?
I did.
Oh, shit.
I think she was around last time.
Christina Marie. Got it, 40.
Christina Maria.
Is that Christina Marie?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh.
Good to see you, Christina Maria. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. For real. Oh, man.
Okay. Now, what is your question?
Okay, I pulled my energy. Since last time we spoke, like you said.
What do you mean you pulled your energy?
Thank you both for that beautiful message. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Ellie.
I just wanted to know if I should stay or should I stay or should I go? Okay.
Okay.
Should Paris stay or go?
Express your love popped out.
Or should I wait?
We shall see. Playing Paris's energy, please, Spirit. She would like to know today if she should stay or if she should go from her current circumstances and situation. Messages of the highest good only. Messages to push her to the path she truly desires.
Come on, you guys. 3 cards.
Dealing with a soulmate that you have a lot of passion for, probably a past life relationship. And that's weird. Finances and careers is the energy that is binding you two together. So maybe this person that you're dealing with has a lot of like materialistic things going on.
Worry.
Take that one. I don't know who you're playing with, but there's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of passion.
But sometimes going is the best thing to do because then that fires them up towards you. Let's see what I can pull on these cards here. Wow, 2 of Cups. It's funny because I seen the 8 of Cups.
Right, there's like a lot of love coming through.
That means go.
For Paris, please.
Oh, I get it.
Ooh, I think you make him very nervous. Intimidated. But if I'm hearing that he admires your confidence, that it's sexy, it's attractive. It's very attractive. It draws him in. Do you have any Leo energy, Paris?
I think from what I can see, there's lots of love here. The 2 of Cups card, that's a soulmate, just like her, so it's confirming that. Yeah, I think it's my twin flame.
I don't think he's stable in his home life. Like, I don't know, his job or his foundation of home. I don't think he's stable right now.
I think
he doesn't feel confident in himself. Doesn't feel good enough. She keeps repeating, he doesn't feel good in himself. What?
This should pop back up pretty soon. We're just gonna wait to see the magical.
I still see us.
Mystery tour. Yeah, because there's a bit of a lag. Okay, here we go. We're good. We're good. Okay, so. And we're a low latency, so it shouldn't be too far behind. Okay, you can turn that down. So, I'll just go over the last piece with you guys while that keeps spinning for no reason. But yeah, he's not in a really good place, and I think you already know this. But there are things in place that he needs to work through to get to a place where he can come forward to you with any kind of messages and stuff. Should you stay or should you go? I've got the Chariot in reverse. I don't think that you should really put too much energy into this.
He's not in the energy to receive.
Right. So,
and you have a feeling, Paris. You have this intuitive hit within you that if you were to express your love or offer your love, Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Is it out again?
No, it's not. We're good.
Okay. Paris, you have this intuitive hit within you that is telling you that if you were to express your love, it would be rejected. 4 of Cups, current energy, with the 9 of Swords, okay? So that's kind of the way that you're thinking about it and the way that you're perceiving the situation. It makes you feel stuck in like you don't have a choice, but you do have a choice, okay? So how I feel is I feel like you can express yourself, you can express your love, you can open that space because honestly he needs that space right now. He needs that unconditional love to help him heal and help him figure out where he wants to go in his life. And like I said, you inspire him. He sees something in you that is inspiring, he sees your courage and I don't know, there's just something about you that he's really drawn to. But he doesn't feel good enough because he doesn't have a stable foundation. But if you can open a space to support him, then do it, you know? I don't think you should hide your feelings. I think hiding your feelings and playing it out in your head for what you're assuming is going to happen, that's what's stressing you out. Playing whatever scenario and however you think it's going to work out in your head and trying to predict the future and how he's going to feel, how he's going to respond if you were to say anything, if you were to leave or whatever, right? That's what's stressing you out. So surrender that burden to the divine and
allow him to come to you.
I feel like he just needs some support right now, to be honest.
So when you interact with him, allow him to come to you, and then interact with him in unconditional love, and that should kind of steady out the waters, you know what I mean? So things get a bit better for you. And that's what we got for you.
Mike in the house. What's up, love?
What's up, brother Mike? I'm running blind. I can't see shit.
Why do you have it like that?
Because Google is just a nightmare right now. And it's trying to reset. Here we go.
Christina, you are up, my love. So who just sent that?
Christina is up.
What in the world?
What?
Someone sent 1426, but I don't see the name.
Oh.
Oh, Diana. Got it. So, Diana. Okay. All right.
I mean, Google is just ridiculous.
So on the list, I got Christina M for a full mini reading, and then I got Diana for a 15. If I missed you, let me know in the chat, because my PayPal is being weird.
It's always been that way.
Okay. All right.
Sending you like 20 messages saying Diana. Oh wow, I got the chat back. Finally. It's only been circle spinning to death for like 10 minutes.
You're welcome, Paris. Thank you. Thank you, Diana. We will get to you shortly. And Christina said, anything you have for me, a Libra. Just general, please. Are you a Libra or are you dealing with a Libra? Just wondering.
Christina Maria.
Christina, your energy feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels very positive. Wow.
Yeah, that's Christina. She is a Libra. I kind of figured that. Something's that Virgo.
I feel like you just had like a download or a higher perspective just like dropped on you. And it brought a sense of peace. Or if it hasn't, it will. Your energy feels very balanced. Very balanced and playful. Alright, let's see. Christina Maria. Energy feels so good. I'm so glad. Oh, I love when I tap into people's energy and it feels good. I just want to laugh and like smile. It's fun. Alright, so Christina, general message. I'm connecting with Christina's higher self to co-create with me in this space. What messages do you have for Christina?
I got mountains, stand your ground, and traveler, move in a new direction. We'll see what that's all about. They want me to pull one of these.
This could be the one. Wow. Express your love. Wow. I knew I felt love. I knew I did.
Oh, Christina's got
and then separation is binding you two. So you're in separation from this person. Or time apart from your partner could be on the horizon. Thank you, Gina. I love you. Overall energy for Christina, please. So I'm getting the feeling, Christina, to tell you to take it slow. Take it slow. Overall energy, please.
Christina Maria, general message.
Okay. Love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. Christina Maria, please. What messages do you have for Christina Maria? Messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity. Messages to push Christina to the path that she truly desires. So I'm feeling like, ooh, the situation that you're in actually isn't something that you would prefer. Like, it's not the best situation. But, like, there's all this love around you. Let's see what that's about.
We're gonna spit these. We're gonna spit these.
I feel like, Christina, for you, I don't know if you have healed some family issues recently, or you have. It feels like there was a pattern that had played out with you, and probably between you and this person for a while. But this time when the pattern came around, you decided to show up differently. That's how I feel. Or this is a message for you that recognize the pattern between yourself and others. Recognize the pattern between the relationship you have with yourself and the relationship you have with others. What is something that continues to play out in your life? And become aware so that you can show up differently in love. All right.
She has healed a lot.
Okay, so what do you got to say about this? Give me one. Current energy. Refocus. And winter. So the pattern that I was talking about, and the pattern they're asking you to recognize, because it is a pattern, your ego, it feels normal, whatever it is, whatever this pattern is. And when we get in patterns, it's hard for us to see things differently because it just is what it is, right? So they're asking you to refocus. And the winter card is here. And what I got from this is there was something that happened between you and this person in the wintertime, or you had a really trigger moment when it came to this person in the wintertime. And if you can look back to that, you can find some answers. What you got, baby? Express your love, please, Spirit. Mask in the reverse. Separation card. Communication in the reverse. Shit! And then ascending at the very end. Ooh, yes, this is like the time for a breakthrough between you two, is how I feel. Like, the mask is coming off. The barriers that were between y'all are falling away because you're doing that healing work and you're building that relationship with yourself through unconditional love, that foundation that you're building with yourself. Is that right from what I think? Okay. Oh, shit. Barrier. Can't make this shit up, I swear to God. New direction. Can't make this shit up. The devil, there's still some lingering. I'm telling you, there's a pattern. They want you to recognize the pattern. That's what I keep hearing. Recognize the pattern, recognize the pattern. Okay? See things from a different perspective. And activate your command mechanism. God gave you this beautiful gift where you can command energies into your space and out of your space. You know, pull in the energy of your higher self and connect with your higher self to give you a different perspective on this what's playing out between you and this person. Because there's still some, with the devil being here and unawakened in the reverse, there's still something that you haven't seen. Nostalgia in the reverse, and then the fall card. Release at the bottom of the deck. With karmic partner in the reverse, and then the divine feminine. I can't make this shit up. Connect with your higher self. Your higher self wants to talk to you. Connect with your divine feminine energy, that intuitive and the receiving, right? So remember, he's having a hard time being in the energy of receiving with the separation card being there. But it's also on your side too. All right. What are you doing?
Waiting for you, baby. Waiting on you, kid.
I gotta clarify these so you can go ahead.
Okay, so really, playing off of what she said, that stand your ground, the mountain card, and then traveler, move in a new direction. I'm like, what the fuck? So you want me to stand my ground but move in a new direction? What does that fucking mean? I pulled the be honest with yourself card, and I've never fucking seen this card in my life.
Refocus. Yes, there's something you're not seeing.
Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they will come to you upon angels' wings. So basically that's saying what you need to do right there. Okay? Stand your ground and yet move in a new direction. Move in the direction that's for your highest good, right? It's like a fucking tacky cliche twin flame thing to say, but you just keep doing that. On his side of things got shooken up. He's seeing you as that wellspring of unconditional love in the middle of this spread. There's all kinds of burdens that he's been tossing overboard as of late. And he's been making some really tough choices. But really what's been guiding him through those choices is that wellspring that you provide, that unconditional love that you provide. Communication, no communication. This is an energetic exchange that's taking place. I think really getting out of this feeling of rejection, right? Rejecting what he's rejected before and really taking a look at what's before him and allowing him that space to, oh shit, like that was the good that, I should have taken action towards, but, I had to cut some shit out of my life, Queen of Swords first, right? And the Queen of Swords in reverse clarified by the King of Swords in the upright. But he's getting shit straight, right? His whole world is turned upside down, trying to search for that, what he needs to bring to you.
Your boy is fucking confused. He fucked up right now, Christina. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't know if it's because you've been doing the healing work and actually sitting with some of your stuff to find a balance, right? Between the good, the bad, the light, the dark, finding a balance that is releasing your defense mechanisms. I got the 7 of Wands in the reverse.
2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, though. After Justice in reverse.
6 of Cups, Memories and Reunion at the bottom of the deck.
And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You get the 2 of Cups. So it is...
2 of Cups in the reverse just fell on the Hierophant with spiritual advisement in the reverse.
There's some commitment coming your way.
There's a lesson. There's a pattern. There's something that they're teaching you. And this feels like a new cycle. It does. So on his side, communication in the reverse, but the Ascending card is here, right? So everything is happening the way that it should. With the High Priestess being here, hidden knowledge, right? But under the influencing energy between you two, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, take the mask off, express how you feel, release your defense mechanisms. Whatever your ego is telling you that you can't talk to this person or you can't tell them how you feel, like, no, you can, because you got you. Even if he doesn't respond the way that you want him to, you got you. You don't need his validation of how you feel, right? And I feel like if you were to express yourself, express your emotions, that would be you being true to you, right? No matter how it plays out with him, because he's learning his lessons too. He's ascending too. But he is not in the energy to receive, but that doesn't mean that you can't express yourself. All right, the Two of Wands, planning and decisions. Knight of Cups, romantic gesture, right? But then I got the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's a romantic gesture, but the Two of Cups in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. It's literally like, if you look at these cards, it's like express yourself, express your love, rejection, conflict, but somehow through you expressing your love, that's what it says. Conflict and competition. That's what releases the defense mechanism. That's what creates the new cycle. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, he may not receive it right now, but I feel like it's the trigger that he needs to get in alignment with what he is being called to get in alignment with, right? The path of least resistance. And then the influencing energy, when you take that mask off, when you express how you feel, the motherfucking 10 of Cups, Christina. The 10 of Cups.
10 of Cups, Christina Maria.
And just so you know, your current energy is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Clarified by refocus and winter. Clarified by the King of Pentacles, stable. The Temperance card, restoration. That's your current energy. Girl, when you got energy like that, when your energy feels good like that, when you're tapped and tuned and turned the fuck on, use it.
Guess who comes along?
What do you need to feel like you're living your most authentic life? What do you need to say? What do you need to express? What space do you need to open for yourself, right? I'm gonna mix these cards all the fuck up.
The kind of final cards: birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, and play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, just let things roll, man. Let things roll. And if they do come back into your life, you know, yeah, stand your ground, but choose a new direction, right? Those triggers that, if you haven't, you know, the triggers you got in that relationship, if you haven't really taken a look at the triggers that you went through, and how will I address these things if they approach me this time? You know, and are there changes that I can make to steer clear of that vibration? Because I don't want to go back into that vibration anymore. I'm out of a higher vibration now. And you get to birth a new age.
It's almost like follow the leader. It actually really feels that way. And I usually am conservative about saying that divine masculine is catching up with the divine feminine. But right now, that's what I feel. It's like you're setting the playground, you know? You're setting the, what is that saying? Setting the bar.
Stage. You're setting the stage.
Right? And it feels like y'all's energy, if you were to come together right now, it would not click because he has things that he has to release. There would be a barrier between you guys. He wouldn't be able to receive your love. He wouldn't be able to see things from a higher perspective. But I got some cards from him. And he says, I'm working on releasing fear, guilt, and animosity. Deep down, I feel I missed an opportunity. I don't want anyone to steal this connection from me, but I don't know how to show up for you. You deserve the best. Wow. I'm not an emotional person. How do you make me feel so damn much? Okay. I'm ready to be transparent with you. I want to tell you everything. And last, you are so beautiful, strong, and loving. I feel like you're made of magic. Can this be real? You intimidate the fuck out of him. Your energy right now, Christina, your energy is very amped up with love. Like you got love flowing all around you. Your energy is flowing. It's not stagnant. It's attractive. Oh, beautiful. And then when you come to somebody that still got their defense mechanisms up, is in fear, is in the energy of lack, of not being good enough, of not being able to provide, not being able to support, when those two energies hit, that's going to trigger the fuck out of the other person, right? So I think his pattern is, what I was going to say. I don't know if it's your pattern or if it's his, but there's this pattern of when things get emotional, one of y'all runs. Like every single time, and that's the pattern that's you're trying to break. I knew from the moment we met that this was something special. Your eyes draw me in. That smile gives me hope. You activated something within me. Yes. Okay. Christina, I see you, girl. You better do the damn thing.
Christina lives in Toronto.
Energy feels good, girl. Fuck some shit up.
Hoping to meet you.
When your energy is good like that, Christina, visualize what you want to experience. Call the energy in. Write the shit down. Bring it in, you know? Alright, I'm done. Diana, what's up, love? How can we help you? How may we serve you tonight?
You're welcome, Chris. Good to see you. Good to see you again, love.
PayPal is a freaking butt licker.
I think we need to delete that app from your phone and then reinstall it so it's not so glitchy.
Okay, Diana, I got you. Diana, your energy feels good too. It feels progressive. Like they're making me feel like you've really had some good ideas coming through and like gotten some work done. Would like me to know. I think I'm gonna get one of these for some reason.
Yeah.
For Diana, please. What messages do you have for Diana?
Can I grab the Ascended Masters deck?
Can you not just grab it?
I mean,
Is there a wall here?
That's a long grab.
Wow. No, it's not.
I don't know. I grew up around a dinner table, and if I reached that far, I'd be getting smacked.
This isn't a dinner table. I don't have a plate of food.
not this time.
Okay.
Flow of prosperity, freedom, and let it go.
Nice. A card for Diana, please, here.
Persistence is the key.
Card for Diana, please, Spirit. She needs to know right now what guidance you have.
Wow, changing direction from different decks. I'm gonna leave that there just for now. One more.
Alright. I'm not using this deck. Let's try this one. Getting things on board with my writing group. Awesome, Diana. So what just happened?
I just moved on.
Diana, when I read that comment right then, getting things on board with my writing group, I heard leader. Be willing to be a leader and not a follower. Whatever that means for you. But they're saying that, like, you are the one that can be in the spotlight. You are the one that can teach. You are the one that can guide. You are the one that can set the bar of how the energy is when you step into that group, right? There we go. Finally. Guess I just hit the wrong deck the first time. Let's see. Okay, Diana. Can you see that right there? That is heart chakra all day. All day. So, Nature Spirits is the card that came out for you. And the card meaning is joy, delight, peaks of carefree abandon, living wildly, magically, and free. Be open to the wonders of the universe flooding into your life. Innocence and delight are abound. Happiness is on its way. Your native spirit wants you to know, Diana. Almost every indigenous culture recounts stories of fairies, often called little people, and nature spirits. Although some of the fairies act in protection of their wild lands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delight to all in their realm. If this nature spirit card chooses you, then welcome to a wellspring of joy and magic. Beneath the surface, mystical interventions are occurring in your life. Relax, Diana, all is well. Hmm. What are you doing? Your energy feels off. Are you okay?
I'm looking at the card. I'm
I
good.
just feel weird.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Even taking a few moments of stillness in natural world can help you attune to the world of the little people and nature spirits. If you see a small flash of light or a movement of a leaf on the wilderness day, these are often signs that the wee folk are near. Never heard of them before. Okay.
So, flow of prosperity.
Interesting.
Clarified by the judgment in reverse, right? And with freedom and letting go, the message that's coming out here is the simple law of attraction stuff. Stepping into the flow of prosperity is releasing the judgment on every situation that's coming towards you. If this is regarding your book or the progress of your book, it's needed that stepping into the flow. And I can feel you doing it, right? As you step towards your passions, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you're easing into the flow of the current, the flow that you want this to come to you, right? You really have to, and there's freedom in the message that I got is there's freedom into getting into that feeling of it's already happened, right? When I was in that thing, the energy where she was like, "Are you all right? You got some fucking weird energy coming this way." I was in that energy of feeling how it would feel to have this book already published, and I was imagining, the things that I would be doing, maybe going to book signing things, doing little events, talking on podcast interviews and stuff like that, and I was allowing myself to drift into that flow. That this is how life would be, how the things that I would be doing as this book unfolds and it's out on shelves and people are buying it. And that's when you step into that flow, there is a freedom there where it's absolutely letting go with the Kuan Yin card, letting go. It's the absolute letting go and really being happy in this space. Now you can call it imagination, call it what you will, but when I went down to see Mike the first time, he was like, I got this, and I got this, and I got this. You don't have to worry about, dinner tonight, or you don't have to worry about drinks tonight, or you don't have to worry about pizza. I got this. I want you to step into the flow of abundance to feel what it feels like to just have things come to you, because that's what's going to manifest more and more and more. So if I can provide you the space to do this in, and that's what really all he was asking of, was just step into this space. You want to repay me? Step into this space, this flow of prosperity, and allow things to be in that feeling in your heart space that all these things are just coming to me, and they naturally come to me, and there's a freedom and just like trusting and letting go of that burden or the mind fuck that it won't come to you, and just saying, no, I'm good. Yeah, it is coming to me.
Right?
I see these things, and even if you don't see them, I feel these things, and they feel good.
Sometimes we have to sacrifice. With the judgment card, you got the judgment card in the reverse, and then you got the justice card in the upright. Sometimes it feels like we have to sacrifice what it is we want, a relationship, a passionate connection. Sometimes it feels like we have to sacrifice what we want. Sometimes it feels like we have to break our heart to save our soul. So sometimes when it comes to this freedom right here in the middle, in the flow of prosperity, sometimes we have to surrender. Sometimes we have to sacrifice what it is we want. And by sacrificing and releasing the control that we try to maintain, that's exactly what brings the justice and balances out the scales. It's like by sacrificing what you want now, you actually get everything that you ask for. But you just have to sacrifice it. Sometimes you have to break your heart to save your soul, right? So I just want to let you know that there may be some grief that you need to, nurture when it comes to sacrificing what it is that you want.
Freedom with the Seven of Wands in reverse is letting go of the idea that you can control any of it. There's freedom there. You let go of that, and justice will come. Justice card under, let it go. So it's pretty clear, Diana, what Spirit has for you is that change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance, this guidance that was laid out before you. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire and live them and feel them.
And it comes in layers, right? When we sacrifice, when we surrender, when we finally surrender our control, you know what happens? We do give the divine that burden and it's lifted off of our shoulders, but there's layers to it. You may have given the chasing energy. I surrender that. I'm not going to chase. You may have surrendered and sacrificed the control, right? May have sacrificed the anger, releasing the anger, but it comes in layers. So even when you release it consciously and specifically in that moment to Spirit, have that conversation with Spirit and, say what you're willing to release, but just know that it comes in layers. So you may have to release it again and again and again because you've built up all that momentum in that space, right? So now once you release it, once you release the chasing, you have to deal with the energy and the momentum that you've built. But if you continue to surrender every single time, you're transmuting that energy into unconditional love and you're creating what it is that you sacrificed in the beginning, that you wanted, right? Hope that makes sense. But I did get 2 messages from your twin. And says, you are so talented. Follow your passions. I don't know if your twin has a sense of humor or it's kind of funny, but when I read that, he was like, I help her write. Anyways, I try to ignore what I'm feeling. I'm constantly trying to distract myself, but your memory haunts me. That's what we got for you, love. Hope that was helpful.
Hope that was helpful for you.
I think that's all on the list. I don't think I missed anybody.
We love you too, Diana.
Jesse commented, check this out. Jesse commented, said, I can't get into the live chat. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That's weird.
I haven't seen him in the chat at all either, so he must not have been able to get in here.
That is weird, dude.
Diana, I love you. Love you. You're so welcome, love.
But let me get YouTube and the shit that's been going on for the past couple days, especially Lee and Sherry yesterday. I don't know what the fuck that was all about, man.
It was kind of fun. Oh my gosh. I wish Gina came and hung out, but I wish you guys would have came and hung out in the Patreon video. That shit was lit as fuck, y'all.
Aaron was there on the YouTube side.
Aaron was there on Patreon.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I love answering questions, y'all, because one of mine and Danny's gifts is we have it's like when we're put in like under pressure. I wish I knew the word. It starts with an I, but when we're put like on the spot, we have a way of, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like when we're put on the spot, there's that channel that cuts on. What is it called?
I have no idea.
That's
like you're talking about the neck and dove thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
That was your own reading, and you don't remember what they said?
Man, we can listen to that over and over again, but my mind right now, anyways.
I would love a soul realignment with Nick and Dove, okay?
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
Anyways.
But yeah, I was just fucking weird yesterday.
No,
but it
it's
was
not
for you to shine.
It's not intuitive. It's like when we're put on the spot, we have that inspired, like instantaneous, like it's like a trigger almost. Like when we're put on the spot, it also activates our clear channel from spirit.
Yeah, and that's where we shine. Impromptu, pretty close.
Yeah, that's a pretty good word. Yeah.
It's our switch on to like really allow spirit to flow.
Aaron said it was fun yesterday. It was fun. You all bounced well together. I'm so glad you got joined us.
Yeah, it was kind of cool because it was like, and that was like the first time we really interacted with them, because the first time we met them, they just like, what was his name? Lee went alien on Brooke and messed her right up in a good way. But this time we got to hang out, answer questions, and just like be. And it was like we picked up where we left off back in the ethers. You know
dude, it was
like,
so weird.
We've known them forever.
Yeah, like I don't even know. It's just like once the video started yesterday, it was just like we had been friends the whole time. I don't know. Yeah. The energy was good between us. Mm-hmm. Dude, Michelle, we have like 20-something decks, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I really want some new decks because I'm just burnt out on these, and I want decks that can really give me like specific and in-depth information and confirmation, and
we got a good
intuitive hits for me to play off of. That's what I like to do. I like to play off the intuitive hits that I get from the cards.
We bought a deck back in March coming from Australia, and it still ain't here yet. So they say any day, but goddamn.
My favorite deck?
I like the mermaid deck of yours. That's like my favorite deck of yours.
I don't know. I guess my favorite deck would be either the Romance Angels or these.
Of the decks we have, yeah.
I like decks that are like either they have they have words that I can play off of, or I like decks that have pictures that I can play off of. Anything that I can pick up any intuitive hits on, you know?
Like
these are fun, and like once you know the meaning of the cards, they're easy to read, right? But sometimes I'm an intuitive reader. I tap into the energy rather than, oh, this is the Ace of Cups, that means a new beginning in love. Like, come on now.
You know, the heart decks, they're shaped in a heart and it's got words on it.
Gina, you did what?
I sent you a deck.
Ooh.
Cool. You know
get a little surprise.
You know the heart-shaped decks with the words on it? That's what I was hoping to get in one of those. And then those Mystic Moon decks with the words on it were
Light Seers Tarot. That's not what Mike was showing us, was it?
Light Seers.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love that deck.
Yeah, Mike was showing us that the other day.
And see, like I've never, even where I was from, I'd never been to a metaphysical store where there's like really cool tarot decks. Like the one that was in Wilson where I'm from.
It was pretty lame.
It's so lame. Oh my gosh.
Barnes and Noble was pretty cool.
Could you take the decks out?
And then there's one in the city that I always fucking grab decks from. Barnes and Noble, no. Like, I don't really know any store that you can take the deck out unless it's already.
Well, my store in Wilson, you can take the deck out. But all the decks were like, I don't know.
They all sucked. And when I went there, they didn't even have one.
Yeah, I know.
It was ridiculous. But, you know, whatever. I
like the moon deck too. I like playing off of that one too.
Yeah, and Dana sent us the Moonology deck. It's got some good messages. Like what you
Gina, you are bad at surprises. You be trying, but you can't keep it in. And I love it. It's so funny. Okay. Hold up.
Man, my Google browser is just shit in the bed, dude.
Well, we're about to hop off anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Coon cards and gifts online.
Can you send that to me, Diana? Can you text that to me, please? Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for, purchasing readings. It really helps pay our bills and keep us here. And love you guys. Also, if anyone else would like to secure their spot in the mentorship program that we are doing.
Yeah, we left a week. We sent out all the invites to those that had got personal reading or the Journey to Your Weighted Fate readings. We sent those invites out. We had 2 people confirm their spots. If you are on the JFA or JAF list, then we sent you that email. If you have intent on signing up for the mentorship program, that you've got a week left to get in on that. Just send us an email and say, I do intend to go or be a part of that, but I'm waiting for pay money or whatever, payday or whatever. Just give us a shout back. Now, we're going to open it up too. And this Monday, that'll be the 1 week mark, right? At the 2 week mark, we're just going to start going with whoever signed up. So on Monday, we're going to open it up to everybody. So if you want to get in on that, the mentorship program, you want more information, on Monday we'll release like how much it's going to cost and what you're going to get kind of thing out to the General Love Vibe Tribe. And then you guys can email us. And I think it's the second week in June. That's when that's when it's go time. And it's a 6-week intensive mentorship.
Okay, Michelle.
And there's only like 4 spots that we've reserved. 4 to 6 spots. We're kind of like, well, if we get 6, then that's where we're going to cap it off. So look for that coming Monday for those that haven't got a Journey to Your Weighted Fate. Don't worry. We're going to open it up to fill in the available spots that are left over.
And I'm telling y'all, we got so much stuff to share with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So many tools.
Tools, and more tools.
How to keep your vibration raised, shadow work.
And
there's all sorts of shit that we have, y'all.
And it's catered to the individual too, so we work with you, and then there's a group aspect too to kind of give you guys a safe space to, really get in depth and allow others to.
We have live.
Grow with
what he's saying is like we have 1 week we do your personal reading, right? We started off there, your personal reading in your session, and then the next week we have live group coaching.
And then in that group too, you'll get a space where you can ask any questions, top-up questions for the homework that you've been assigned in your session, your personal session, and more guidance that way. It's pretty cool. It is really cool, and we can't wait to get started on that. That's all we gotta say. So with that, Empress of Duality, I'm handing your channel back to you.
Okay, on Instagram. All right. And Michelle, I will check that out. Let me write that down because I'm going to forget. On Facebook? Is that what she said? On Facebook? Look through my newer photo. Yeah, on Facebook. Okay, cool. Thanks, Michelle.
Cool. So thanks
all right,
for
you guys. I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for showing up for us. I love you guys so much. Hope you have a wonderful night. You know where I'm at. You know where we are if you need anything or any assistance. I love you guys. And Empress of Duality out. Good night.
Love you.